promotion, baby.
And you're like, okay, we not. Just in case, bitch. Don't get your mouth. Don't get your
So
mouth.
Instagram updated. What the fuck is my life?
All the way on this side. You have to slide the thing across at the bottom. I swear every day you get up something different about this goddamn phone.
You know, I have my phone in dark mode. So then.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I cannot see it properly. Sorry.
But I'm not going to take my phone off of dark mode. I don't know how to just make the app not dark mode. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, true thing.
I really didn't want to update my phone. I should have just left it how it was because I just knew it was going to be some bullshit. When we fucking.
Baby, it's just me and you. Yeah. Nobody know what we do. Yeah. I swear we start secret fucking. Nobody can know nothing. When we
Betty,
fucking.
can I get that?
Baby, it's just me and you. Yeah. Nobody knows what we do. Yeah. Bitch was out here all curled up, baby. You ain't know that a nigga like me was built for tough, baby. One stroke of this dick and I bet you fall in love, baby. One stroke of this dick and I bet that you fall in love, baby. Yeah. I like my hair from
that shit
the
right
front,
there.
yeah. From the back, but I think I'm from
Damn, I got fat.
You're not going to
Shit, I need to get some crack.
You got that in-house. Trevor done glued you up.
I was glued up before you.
Not sitting on top of it. Both it into the thing.
Nobody knows what we do. Yeah. I swear we start secret fucking. Nobody can know nothing. When we fucking, baby, it's just
You're not going to use
you. Yeah. Nobody knows what we do. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome.
Welcome to King Talk Miami, where no holes are barred, no holes are barred, and no holes
are barred.
Y'all show?
We show. I'm show.
You
For sure.
Now I'm show.
Oh, now you show?
I'm show, man.
Damn, that sound like you was using it recently.
No, not recently, but
But it's working. Working good.
It's working.
Well,
there they go, asking for Trevor. Where your boy Trevor? I'm right here, me. Hello.
I think she's really jealous of Trevor.
Trevor is the superstar.
I see.
And we have
somebody called Trevor.
And we have some Trevors available for sale on our website.
No, Trevor is one of a kind.
No, but we have other type of guys available on the website, as well as we have silicone life size dolls. They look so good. They look like Instagram models. And we can also take custom orders, and we're shipping very discreetly.
How do you claim that?
Somebody say what was the name of that song?
I don't know. Bleach hot water.
Secret Penny.
Secret by Penny.
Bleach and hot water. I don't know. I ain't never had one. I don't know. I hope to God I never have to go down that route.
I'm gonna get one.
But I mean, whoever's
I was wondering about that. I was wondering how you clean them because you could use all three of the holes. So it got to be some type of we need to inquire about that.
Yeah, we could probably all make our own cleaning supply just for that.
Mm-hmm.
Kinky wash. There you go. You heard it here first. We'll be making kinky wash so you can wash your poom poom as well as your man ding-a-ling and the toys.
Right.
So, with all these conspiracy theories going on, that guy from
the guy that was the witness in the
Joshua Brown.
Joshua Brown, yeah. Now they arrested two guys and One is still at large or something.
Mm-hmm. They say it's
They came from
drug deal.
Louisiana, a drug deal that went wrong.
But I also saw that people from that particular area was saying that that's made up. They were like, listen.
I just can't see. I'm not saying that all drug dealers are thugs, because you got a lot of like soft drug dealers that get shit taken from them and all type of shit. But I just can't see like somebody who is into that type of life to go take the stand on something that just don't even concern them.
Right.
Like, why you want this type
I don't
of
know.
why you want that type of news coverage if you in
But
this
see-
type of lifestyle?
But that don't mean he was a gorilla. I think we put in. How I explain it? I think our biggest issue is.
If I'm a drug dealer, whether I'm
So you're going to put them. It's just like saying I'm a woman, so I shouldn't be doing this. A woman can do anything, right?
but
A man can do, right? It's just like you're a woman, so you can't be a drug dealer.
no, I'm not saying he couldn't be a drug dealer.
So what I'm saying is, he doesn't have to be a drug dealer, and probably if he did, I'm not even saying, because who knows what happened, but definitely can't say someone who's. What I'm tired of is Facebook PhDs and investigators. Like you,
I get what you're
it,
saying.
like you don't even
I'm not
have
saying
real.
it's impossible. I'm just saying it's unlikely. Like, I'm a drug
How-
dealer, and I know this case
Why
is
is that
like
unlikely?
I know this case is like it's a public case. A lot of people like I'm not gonna go take the stand
But why is it
to
unlikely?
draw attention, right?
Myself.
Because
See, the issue
especially on the cop,
the
I'm
issue
going to
is-
testify on the cop. That means the cops are probably gonna start watching me.
But if I
and-
don't, if I do, I live a certain type of lifestyle and I move a certain type of way, I can't draw attention by trying to avoid attention. That's what makes you police follow you. Now, remember, I can't get protection unless I'm a witness. Witnesses are protected.
So where was his protection?
He wasn't a witness no more.
Anyways, I was watching like a clip of like this other guy from, I guess, his neighborhood or from the area where he got shot at or whatever. And the guy was saying that this is a very small town or area or whatever they have going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was basically saying like, yo, we know everybody that selling dope. We know the people in the area. That boy, we don't even know him.
They say he's like an
But
entrepreneur. Like he
yeah,
played
they don't know
football
that.
and then
This okay, so now this is what I'm trying to tell people. Everybody thinks they're so smart, but they always overlook basic things. First of all, he's the neighbor of Gene Botham in a upscale. Think about it. Police officers live there. Gene Botham is an accountant. Like this is where, like this is.
and he's a drug dealer. He lives there.
I'm
too.
not saying he's a drug dealer. I'm just saying no one can say what exactly he does for business. Now, also, if you're a businessman, that doesn't mean he sells drugs every day. He just might have got.
Sloppy.
No, he just might have got a play, as they say.
Oh, a drug dealer sell drugs every now and then.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I mean,
I didn't even know you had them kind.
I know
yeah,
that
there's plenty of those kind.
part-time drug dealers.
No, it's not even part-time drug dealers. It's you're a businessman. You're a hustler. So you come up the way you want to come up. I'm just saying.
You just got
You sound. I mean, let me not
So
say
you
you.
saying that he
I
might
say
have
the
had a
premise
bunch of different
of
things
saying
going
it's
on.
not possible just because it sounds unusual or this and that. You don't want to believe. That's cool, but it's not factual. Like there's
Still,
not
and
logic.
I feel like if he would have been, if they've probably been watching this man. If they suspected this man was
How
into
they
anything,
been watching him? I'm here to tell you, police aren't that smart.
they probably been because he was a key witness.
He's a college kid. He's smart. First of all the biggest drug dealers I know was in college with me. They're the ones who got picked up for a couple $1 million worth of dope. And they were moving. No one knew it for the longest. What I'm saying is, he doesn't have to. It could be a drug deal gone bad because, hey, I got a baby on the way. I got a newborn baby. I know this person. I know this person because I'm going around doing other things. And, hey, let me make a play. And that's probably why he got shot and killed.
They say he
In a
shot
deal.
one of the guys first. But supposedly he shot.
Well, someone just said, well, Ghost He's a drug dealer and he's part of a whole election campaign that's going on.
Well, there's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like real drug dealers. Okay, in Miami, the whole North Side Plaza was built by drug dealers. Nobody ain't know. Nobody ain't know that they were drug dealers. Big Ike looked like he just owned construction and did houses.
Well,
So what I'm saying is, like, it just. I'm not. They may have set him up. They may have actually say, hey, we know he's a drug dealer and we setting him up to get killed. That might have been the way they did it. But to say like, oh, I just know
facts.
if you're smart, if I'm a drug dealer, I'm staying somewhere. I know my protection as a witness because I'm smart. I understand law. I went to school. I have a criminal justice degree. He went to the University of South Florida, which is actually the biggest criminal justice university in the state of Florida. Like they really have, you had really.
Even with that, with all that being said, you can't help but just think that it just seems to
Too
be
much of a
nonsense.
coincidence.
Yeah.
Like as soon as
And
the
I
case
think
was
that's
over,
yeah, and I think that's
now
one
all
of
of
the
a
red
sudden
flags.
drug deal went wrong. Like
Yeah.
that's the best y'all could have came up with.
But I don't.
And then
If
with
you're
the
gonna
other
think in
girl-
large conspiracy,
And then
the
remember
simplest way is never the way. Then
the other young lady who happened to film the after effects, like after.
see now I believe that.
No, and she being harassed, and that they
Of
have her
course.
on a like she can't talk about it.
Mhm.
They seized her phone and the video.
Mhm.
No, it's like, what are you?
She was
hiding?
supposed to be a key witness too.
No, she's not a key witness in the murder. She's a key witness in
The civil suit.
not even the civil suit because they're reinvestigating. They're investigating the department, but you know the chief is investigating her own department because of things that came out in the trial. So they're under a whole. They have a whole. There's probably going to be a couple more criminal actions filed against officers.
Any other?
I don't know.
For the attempt of pushing it wiping it
Under the rug.
under the rug. That's basically what it is.
For them, they'll do almost anything.
I mean, that's how we all operate.
Anything else?
JT home. Free JT.
And she
home.
broke the internet last night.
Mhm.
I think I saw so many people reposting.
Big up to my boy MB who does their graphics.
Who does their
She
graphics?
looks really good. She looks
So
She's
nice
I got
and meaty.
She's
so I
thicky.
got an hour head start on her being released. Yeah.
She is thick.
That was dope.
She looks
She look nice.
She looks nice. Anything else?
Takashi getting sentenced. They said supposedly December 18th. The judge gave a date. It was supposed to be in January. They moved it
To December.
to December 18th.
Freddie, you know a little bit about the legal system.
Mhm.
You think that he already has an offer on the table?
What you mean?
Like-
He's getting sentenced. You always have. Once you plead guilty, you already know what you pled guilty and what you get off.
So what you think?
Feds
he's
just
looking at?
move a little bit different.
Time served.
It's not a time served, but it's gonna feel like a time served. Probably like a 2-3 year.
2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm. And he has a year in.
And he did a year plus already.
Mm-hmm.
So
Boy, we'll find out in December.
And then in his crime, they're not gonna try to hold you, so he'll do some halfway house and some probation.
And then he'll be back in the studio, back making.
But
his-
this is the thing. So this is my question, real quick. So the case he testified in, those guys got convicted of kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
So who did they get convicted of kidnapping of?
Him, right?
Okay, so if I'm a victim, if I take the stand, I'm snitching.
Listen, everybody say the man snitching. I feel like with all that,
I just think people aren't paying attention, and they still have an open case, and that's the case he's pleading guilty to, and he's gonna take his time. And I feel like, just mark my words, Shawty's gonna be singing a real good tune because he's the one on the tape.
Hmm.
They don't really have anything on Takashi. He's not on the tape talking crazy
Wow.
about who he shot and who he gonna go violate next.
Yeah, that was like Jam Jimmy.
And then the driver, we forget that the driver was the actual informant.
right?
But
That
I
came
don't
out
know.
later on in the case.
To me, it's
I
interesting.
definitely didn't see that.
I'm
coming.
trying to. I don't know what. I don't know what Black Twitter, as they call it, or whatever, wants us to do. So if somebody kidnaps you, you not taking a stand?
Hell yeah.
Damn
But
right.
I mean, you know what? Like anything can be considered kidnapping. Like somebody parks in your parking spot and you take your car and you park your car in front of them.
That's not
You're
kidnapping.
preventing them from. I mean, like it's a reach, but you preventing them from leaving. Like if you get an ignorant cop, like literally,
That
they
would
could
be. That could be false imprisonment, but that's not a kidnapping.
but
A reach for false
that's
imprisonment.
what I'm saying. But you know, so who knows? Anyways, in tonight's topic of convo, anything else?
No, I was gonna talk about the BT Awards, but we can move on to final.
Oh, yeah, the BT. Yo,
The BET
the only thing I
Awards.
want to talk
I didn't
about
watch
the BET Awards is I didn't watch it. I only watched like highlights and I saw Little Duval catching a ride on that is she on the disabled girls moped?
I like her though. She funny.
Shame on me.
That's
but-
the girl that did the video. Remember?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, with the
and she was like trying to twerk.
I like her though.
I didn't
Yeah.
know she's a whole character. Huh?
I like her.
And she's a rapper and everything, right?
Oh wow!
Oh,
I
she-
don't
And
know.
she's short, Petty. That
I
might
don't
be
know about I think I'm good on that one.
But he brought out Tom G on stage with him.
He brought
Yeah.
out chaotic too.
Then Chaotic.
Mhm. I thought that was really cool.
He
I
did
thought
it
that
for the
was-
culture.
Yeah. All right. So tonight's topic of convo, we're gonna look at great ways to have sex and probably like the shitty don't like drawbacks. You know, you've ever seen one of these Instagram memes and it says to you, what's the best sex you've had? Sex with somebody you hate, makeup sex, you know, those type of different scenarios. In that regard, you ever saw one, Patty?
Yeah.
Where they're like makeup sex where you're not supposed to be having sex with that
You know, that's
person.
I don't know. This shit gonna make me feel sad because I don't know if I have anybody that's like, oh my god.
Yeah, you trying to say your sex life is like that dry?
Like that dry. It's like, oh. Maybe I am that dry.
Okay, so we're gonna like look at a couple of the scenarios
Okay.
and see probably we can say if you have any experience with it, probably if your advantages or any drawbacks that you think if you experienced it.
I'm sure we all had makeup sex. Like you pissed off with a motherfucker. And
A
then
makeup sex?
makeup. Like makeup sex. Like you pissed off a big ass fight and then
So would makeup sex be one of your things?
it depends on how mad I am. Like if I'm really, really mad, like don't look at me. Don't even like get away.
So
Yeah.
are you even having sex if you're even doing that?
That's what I'm saying. Makeup sex is not like it depends on how mad I am. You just a little mad and then they come like, babe, I'm sorry and then okay, but if it's like a big blowout fight and you come with your bullshit, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, they might get stabbed.
Yeah, like bitch, don't come my way.
Okay, so what about something like the Mile High Club? We've all heard of that.
Wow, I haven't done that. So I have to
What
time
the
out
hell
now.
is that?
That's like you having sex on a plane.
Oh no, hell no.
Damn, hell no.
So, after further research, I actually found that there isn't any Mile High Club. It's actually just some bullshit that everybody talks about and probably thousands of wishes to do, but it's never actually going to happen. Because
Hell
if you
no.
just think about how small the little bathroom cubicles are in planes and everything else, and how
But I'm pretty sure somebody done got some good head on the plane.
Yeah, like one of them overnight flights, those long flights where the people probably sleep.
Somebody done got some head in there.
Hell yeah.
well, anyway,
People have even recorded their sexcapades on flights.
yeah, but they're saying that it's not too much to fit into. Like it's more.
No,
of a
I
talk
believe that
than-
part. Like, cause I do go in the bathroom and think about, like, okay, you're supposed to sneak into the bathroom, but
Yeah, see how small it
this
is.
ain't no two-person.
And then it is, and then it doesn't even look like that's sanitary.
Mhm.
So it's like,
It doesn't have to be in the bathroom. It could be right there at your seat.
anywho,
Sometimes you travel on a plane, it's not.
You sound like you.
No,
you got
I've never
anything.
done that.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
saying,
know.
like, sometimes you're traveling
You need
and
to
it's
know.
like a really light flight where there's a lot of empty seats.
Don't short me.
And it's like a night flight. Everybody sleep.
Mm-hmm.
what about breakup sex? Like one for the road.
Breakup
Man,
sex.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. Let's just get the fuck on.
Yeah, I've never had.
So we're gonna break up and we're gonna have sex to break up? Like, are you serious? No.
Yeah, you know, the advantage would be like it's closure.
What about now?
No, I don't know.
What about sex after a breakup? Like y'all broke up and maybe a
that
week
means
go
you're
by,
still dabbling
and then,
because
no, it ain't even a dabble. We just ran it one quick time because we ain't got
I
nothing
think
going
I've
on.
been there. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
we've all been there.
yeah, like
I know
man.
y'all fuck with me. Come on now.
We've all been there.
I've been there. Like you like, yeah, like
Even if you're mad at the person, you know that they laid down really good, so you like,
you don't want to go mess with nobody new.
I think that might be. I think that might be the one for me. Like I think this is gonna end up because now when I hit this button, I'm like, yeah,
you don't.
yeah. But that be when the good. Like I definitely gotta get rid of you.
What about hookup app sex? You know, nowadays there's just so many hookup apps like Tinder,
I tried to
all
use
that.
Tinder. It was too confusing.
Grindr,
I just
Bubble.
end up putting on some
Scruff.
porn.
I just don't see
Meet
myself.
somebody online and have
Yeah,
sex.
have sex with them.
Just
I don't-
randomly.
Yeah, I don't see myself like. It's one thing if you're in a club setting and you have a couple.
What about
drinks.
like somebody you kind of meet over the internet, but it's
Like
not
Instagram,
like
Facebook.
yeah.
I think now that like Instagram is so common that for you to say, "Oh, I met them on Instagram," is nothing.
Yeah.
How it's nothing. It's still
It's more not that it's nothing.
Shit,
It's
you might know more of
widely
them off
acceptable.
of meeting them off of Instagram than meeting them in a club because you like,
Whereas you say, "Oh, you go bang somebody you just saw, and oh, he looks cute. Oh yeah, I'm 15 minutes away. Oh yeah, let's hook up and have sex."
oh, that's how Tinder works.
Isn't that how it works?
I
Grindr,
just answered y'all
the
that
app,
I
and you
don't know.
swipe across
The
to
shit
who
too
you like to
confusing.
see.
They make it sound like it's Action City. I was
Shit,
like,
people meet people on Instagram. 15 minutes later, they banging them.
yeah, I know that.
Well, I guess one of
I've
the
never had that though.
advantages is that
Hold on, let me think about it.
you
first.
get to
haven't
experience it
had
right away, and one of the drawbacks is that you might walk away with a package. That's what they would say.
I ain't with that.
Yeah, a monster pack. A
I
monster
done had-
pocket.
Everybody, I think, done. Well, let me not say. Yeah, fuck that. Everybody, y'all might not want to, but I'm gonna say everybody has had the person like maybe you had a couple of exchanges, like an exchanging conversation, words
On social media.
on social media.
And then you go hook up with the person.
You end up hooking up with them. Not no like I just met them or well, let me say not like you just like hey I've just found their page and like
Yeah,
no
like
like
somebody you probably communicating with,
and y'all almost like best friends.
and then you're like, hey, you might as well just go fuck.
Shit, I gotta get me one of those then.
Guilty.
Okay, see?
Guilty.
I know you fuck with me.
Guilty.
I only be liking the ones that send me sex videos, and I wouldn't fuck them.
You know, Instagram is a new dating app. You see them, you send them a friend request, and then before you know it, you mushing the head in the headboard.
No, not I.
I have. Fuck that.
My little Instagram friends be sending me videos of them having sex with other girls, and that's good enough for me. I love it.
Anyway, in this,
I'm not gonna lie. There's some girls that send me videos of.
This a guy sent me a video of him having sex with the window open while it's snowing and the snow just falling in.
and then he gotta go clean it up.
It melts. It melts. It's not even enough to make a mess.
All right.
That's my favorite video. I love it. My love.
You got it saved.
Hell yeah. Everything.
Then for some
Him and his girl be having some real good sex.
So you would never join in on it?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
For what?
They have a real good time. You
Actually, this next one is actually three-way sex.
Three-way sex. That's a threesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm for threesomes, but I ain't having no threesome with nobody and they do. Or no.
They're saying that
So
the advantage.
you ain't never hooked up in the threesome with a random girl that y'all know?
And her boyfriend?
No, you and your guy, and then you just met this girl.
Like at the swingers club, maybe.
Oh.
I would though. Like shit, if opportunity presents itself and she wants to suck some dick, why not?
Oh, but you want to let her put her mouth on you?
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the advantage is, I mean, if all goes well, you'll feel like a porn star, and probably in your head you'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is really happening." Oh, look at me, like, "Aren't you a girl?" You know.
I need to find me some freaked out girls like that.
And the drawback is like the logistics. Probably guys trying to figure out, okay, how do we DP this girl without touching each other?
Without touching each other.
Yeah. For the guys, like I mean.
Oh, two guys.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking in terms of logistics.
I just can't see two grown adults wanting to like. I don't want to say run a train, but you do that, Betty. You and another guy at your age.
Well, I don't want to see no other penis.
Right, like for me.
I don't want to see no other penis live.
I'm sure it's a lot of people that's on that, but.
Or it will be like really good, like jerk files. Like, you know, you remember little things that happened in that night and you keep it in your head. And every time you go to masturbate, you'll be like, yeah. Remember, and probably the way the person said, or something just will, you know, turn you on.
From when I did the threesome with the two guys.
Yeah.
I passed.
Okay, fuck buddies. Fuck buddy scenarios.
See, yep, there goes shooting right up.
I done had a fuck buddy where it was like no strings attached. But he was like an ex, so is that considered like a fuck buddy?
Yeah, I think so.
Like he was an ex and then
I think so.
you moved on, he moved on.
The advantage is that it's like a business-like transaction. They ain't gotta take you to eat. There's no, you know, all the show and tell, wine and dine you. You get straight to work.
Oh, well, maybe he wasn't a fuck buddy because we still hanging out and vibing and stuff. So I guess I was the mistress because he had a girlfriend.
So
the drawback would be somebody getting their feelings
hurt.
Because somebody probably catching feelings for the other person.
Me, I didn't have no goddamn feelings, bitch. Get the fuck on. Bitch, I had feelings the first go round. This go round, you get nothing.
What about you, Petty? You ever had a fuck buddy situation?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever catch feelings for your fuck buddy?
No.
I'm assuming she caught feelings for you.
No.
So it was just like y'all had a mutual understanding. Y'all just bang and go.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever had a situation?
I guess that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that's what
You
it
used
was.
to tear that thing up, boy.
Who?
Damn, I used to tear that thing
You
up.
used to tear it up, or she used to tear you up?
No, I used to tear that thing up.
Another scenario would be hotel bar sex. Like you're in a foreign place out of town, if and you meet like someone and you'll just like have a random hookup.
So I did it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway through it, I'll be feeling dirty. I'll be like, man, whatever, man, I'm out of here.
Why were you feeling dirty?
Like,
You should,
little dirty
if I was a
little
guy, I would have felt like I scored. Like
little
shit.
dirty little bitch.
And then you ain't got to see the bitch no more.
Yeah, man.
Right.
I'm like, man, you know what?
What's your name again?
She must not love herself. So,
Or maybe she was just horny.
yeah, you're right, but I just
So it's okay
You
for a
gotta
guy to
remember-
do
to
something
do
like
it,
that, but it's
but
not okay for a girl to do it.
I'm just.
So that means it's
I
only
ain't say it was
guys and
okay.
guys that should hook up at the bar.
I ain't say that. All I'm saying is, for me, I just realized that I'm a value fucker. So,
Oh, you
like
value?
I be no, it's not I value, but what I'm saying is,
You want to
what's
fuck
the
the girls
value?
who value,
yeah,
who
I-
value themselves more than a one night
So it's
hookup,
like a
one
little
night
str-
stand.
it's like a little strike. Like if I can make a one night stand out of somebody who's not a one night stand, or I can hook up and I like dudes like, damn, you was messing with her. Hey man, I'm a grown man.
You are crazy.
I like to play in exclusive places. I
So-
like exclusive shit, like my sneakers.
So,
Mm.
so the advantage is that it's actually like anytime you think about role playing, for some reason that's always the first scenario that you think about. So the advantage is it would be just one of these inherent
And
like
that's the part I
scenarios
like.
that's always in your head.
But then
The
once
role
you get
play.
past that part, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, this little dirty little broad. You need to go back. Let's go back to
I ain't even
I
know
could
this.
go-
I ain't
Yeah.
even know that hoe. No, but shit, no hoes are bars.
And she sucked up all my balls, my nuts, and she goggled the kids. So
I need one of them in my life right now.
So one of the drawbacks is probably in the heat of the moment, you trying to remember what name you gave her. Or who even cares? Because, hey, you ain't got to see her tomorrow.
Right.
And then there is the morning after sex.
Morning after what? After sex? I'm trying to understand this.
Yeah, I don't know why they even call the morning after sex, because
Or
it's
just
like,
morning sex.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But to me, it would have been categorized just as
Morning
sex.
after, maybe you met somebody, I guess,
That's what you would think.
like the
but
night before, and then y'all went home and just was too
no,
wasted.
this scenario, they actually the example that they gave was basically you being in bed and probably running a little late for work but wanting to get some in. And they're saying that the advantage is obviously you relieve some pressure, because you get your rocks off.
Mm.
And one of the disadvantages is that, you probably being late or whatever. Or one of the drawbacks is that while all you doing it, in your mind, or both of you are probably thinking, damn, my breath stinks or his breath stinks morning after breath. So that's why I'm like, I don't even understand why they would even say morning after. Yeah, for real. You never wake up in the morning, like you ever slept next to someone and then, for some reason you roll over, you scoot your booty on them.
Trying to get you some.
Yeah, one thing
I
leads
ain't
to
never scooped my
another.
booty on nobody. So I don't know what
Well,
that-
for y'all, you would scoop your,
Yeah.
I guess your dick.
That AC hits you real cold and you're like, oof, and you scoot your booty over on him. And before you know it, you're having morning sex with bad breath, with dragon breath.
Oh,
Be
I
like,
ain't got time.
damn.
If I want some, I'm just gonna start sucking the dick. I ain't got time to be
That
scooting
just
my
made
ass.
my little gooch jump. I ain't gonna lie to you.
My what? Just grab it and start sucking it.
And then there's middle of the night sex, which is,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the advantage, it feels good.
You wake me up in the middle of the night, I'm gonna be mad. You gonna get a log. I'm just gonna lay there.
So you don't want to be woken,
I don't like nobody to break my sleep.
not even if it's like some good head, like you sleeping and he.
I don't like nobody to break my sleep.
She had to think about that.
No,
But
I
stay
don't.
strong, sister.
That like
Stay strong, sister.
that shit pisses me off. Like even if my phone ring and it pisses me the fuck off because I have a hard time sleeping.
Okay, yeah, she does. So I get that.
I get it too, but you can be mad, but that don't mean this shit ain't go down nicely.
I mean, I think it all depends on who it is.
I don't matter who the hell it is. Don't I'll be like this.
Until Mandingo put that hole in.
And I'm still gonna be like this.
Okay. The next one would be like parents' house sex. Like you're at your parents' house having sex.
That's when I was
that
young.
That shit is kind of uncomfortable.
So when I was young.
Yeah, like the drawback is you don't want to make noise. You know, you don't. You kind of feel like.
Well, I've had a good time once.
In your age, at this age, or you talk about when you were younger?
You're younger.
Well, when I was younger, but I was in my 20s. I had a good time.
I don't know.
We can wait till we get home, babe. It's not that important for us to
Crashing at
fuck
my
over here,
mom's
Miss Anna house.
I think that's what my mom. I don't live at my mom's house no more. They just got rid of her. Like, you
And
know,
the
you're like,
walls
yo,
feel-
hey, this is your bed. You know, yeah. I go now. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's what?
Next thing
No,
your
you ain't
mama
got no-
hearing your girl calling you, oh, King Dingaling.
No, it
I
was
ain't
fun
know.
because when
some
I do
weird
like
name.
sneaky sex sometimes too. You put your hand over their mouth.
I don't want it. I don't want it at Miss Anna house.
Yeah, I won't.
I
What
don't
was
know.
that noise you make again?
Which one? I can't even make it right now. I need somebody to make me make that noise like today.
Mm-mm.
Okay, calling on
All right, Trevor.
Yeah,
Trevor Hubby.
Trevor the hubby.
And then there's the famous makeup sex. You know, after an argument with your spouse or your significant other, or during an argument, then you'll just burst into passionate kissing and have sex.
Let's see. This is me. I don't know how to jump from those emotions from me. Like that doesn't work.
For me, it can work. It depends on how upset I am. Like it depends on my level of upsettedness.
Upsettedness.
It depends on how upset I am for real, because I could be like a little upset. I'd be like, okay, baby, yeah, I'm sorry too. Yeah, I love you too. Or I could be it could be fire in my eyes. Like, bitch, if I had a gun right now, I would end your life.
Once you take me one direction, it's like I don't come down. Even if it's a little bit that direction, it takes.
Not even a good blowjob.
Like I think about it, like your blood
I be having to
pressure,
leave. Like I be having
just
to
to
leave.
cool down.
I'm the person like if I'm getting if you get me in a real argument, I got to leave.
Just
I got
to
to leave
cool
for
down.
real. So, no, I can't. I don't even play like that. I can't play like that. I'm one direction, and
But if it's not nothing serious or whatever,
even when it's not serious, because I don't like the.
it could be like a little disagreement, and she come to you and she be like, "I'm so sorry, baby. You know I ain't mean to," and she kissing you and it's feeling good, and your dick starting to get hard, and she reach her hand down there and grab your dick.
I'm gonna be real with you. Because I'm a firm believer. Like once you start an argument, make sure the argument is worth. Because this may be the last time you have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
And so, no. Once
Yeah,
you
go like
start that
0 to
argument,
60 real quick.
it's not. I go 0 to 60. I go from in front of your face to out the door real quick. Like I'll be gone. Like I'm gonna go through that.
You
Bitch,
know what?
I'm a black man in America.
But if
You
y'all
think I
live
wanna-
together, you still gonna leave?
Yes. Listen, I've
In the
jumped
middle
out.
of the night arguing.
I've jumped out of moving vehicles in the
And
middle
you
of
didn't
like.
break your hip?
No, the fuck. Because I want to get. I'm not how people say. Oh, I don't like to argue. Like I'm really like that. I really don't like. To
I ain't
argue.
never jump out on no, but
Oh,
I done
no.
got out of
I
a,
don't
I
like
done got
to
out
argue.
of a moving
Oh,
vehicle,
my
but
God.
not jump out. Like you stopped at a light and
that
let
shit
me
was
get the
broken.
fuck out.
Fuck
I
that.
will walk out. Let me
I
walk
know
home.
I've jump the fuck out.
You know, I really don't think that.
So that one doesn't work for me. The makeup stuff.
I think that a lot of times, I think we look at it more in like a movie role sense. Like there's this ideology that, you know, people have makeup sex. Nah, I don't think it's happening like that at all. Do you think people actually have makeup sex?
Oh, of course. Makeup sex is the best sex.
Like a
Makeup
bitch
sex.
arguing with you right now, and you first thing on your mind wouldn't be to like slap the shit out of her or just leave?
Yeah,
Not
no.
with my life.
First of all, you can cuss on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, you know. First thing you do is fuck the rudeness and the attitude about her. You know, I think that's the best thing to do. Because sometimes it be stress coming for the sexual side.
I understand that.
Well, maybe it wasn't like wasn't a big argument. I guess it depends on what you're arguing
Even if
about.
it's a big argument, man, I feel like, you know.
Like the bitch steal your Rolex?
I don't see Rolex. That's materialistic shit. Love shouldn't affect no materialistic shit. You know
I'm
what
just saying
saying?
if the bitch is a thief, then.
I mean, if you.
That means she ain't love you.
It
She ain't
depends. No,
love
it's
you.
not if she ain't love you, my nigga. If you making money, my nigga, and you with this shit for a long time, she still your Rolex.
It ain't about money. It's
So
about.
she shouldn't be stealing.
I think that's the ultimate disrespect. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
she
be
shouldn't be
stealing. Am
stealing.
I
Nah,
making
you know,
money?
you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it like this, all right? Let me tell you how I look at it. The aspect how I look at it. If she still, you know, she ain't steal from you. She stole from herself. You get what I'm saying? She stole from herself. Now she gotta live with the guilt that she stole from you, and you still fucking with her.
You're a
You
better
get what
man
I'm
than
saying?
me.
You still fucking with her.
If you believe that, sir.
No,
I can't.
not
I
everybody. Not everybody
You
woman
steal
niggas.
my
I
quarter,
rather
you
walk.
got
I rather walk away than put my hands on.
Somebody
the
done
Well,
took
see,
something
but
from me and
that's
I
what
got
I'm
back
saying.
with them.
Huh?
Somebody have took something
I've
from
never-
me and I got back with
I've
them.
That's materialistic shit, though. We talking.
I've
about
never. It ain't even about. See, for me, it's just principle. Like it ain't about
But
what I
gave it back,
lost
though.
because I can always.
I mean, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know,
It's one
I'm
thing
a hustler.
somebody
I'm
take.
always.
It depends
I'm
though
always
what you
get
talking
what-
about.
I'm always
it
get
depends on what type of relationship you talking about though. You get what I'm saying? Because if somebody really intimate with you, I don't think they should still. They
Exactly.
You know, it depends.
I don't think if I bring you into my space in any shape or fashion, and you steal from me because the type of person I know I am.
No, it's risk you take.
No, but
It's
the
risk.
type of person. But guess what? There's a price to pay. So the
Yeah.
price to pay is I ain't fucking with you.
All right, that's the better price than putting your hands on them.
No. Listen, I ain't saying nothing. You know, I'm old enough to resolve many problems without violence. I gotta.
I need to
large
learn
skill
that.
set. I gotta.
I mean, you too.
But
I have a serious problem.
So Trevor be feeling. I ain't even say that. So you be giving Trevor all that problem.
Keep his ass down the stairs if he play with me.
Or deflate him. So, but here's a different situation. Probably the argument was about your family.
Uh-huh.
You're having makeup sex, and all of a sudden she mouths some shit like, "I still hate your sister."
Shit, that's her and my sister problem.
I
That
still
ain't
can't
got-
stand your
That
family.
ain't got shit to do with me. That's her and my sister problem. You gotta live with that, because if you with me, you gonna have to live with my sister coming around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not choosing no side. That's one thing we fellas we make a mistake in by choosing one side to go when you got a female. You don't choose no side. You get what I'm saying? They got a problem, air that shit out. Y'all gonna fade that shit out. At the end of the day, that's my family, you my girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pick no side. Because a family will leave you and your girl will leave you, and you'll be the one sitting there in the park by your damn self.
Well, I feel as though if anybody care about you, they ain't gonna put you in that position where you have to pick a
Facts.
side. So I look at everybody funny, like
I mean, but
I'm gonna, like, what are we doing?
I've been in situations where for instance, this guy dated, his mom did not like me. She couldn't tell you why she didn't like me. She just didn't like me.
I hear you.
So it was like Christmas dinner is coming. Oh, she cannot come. I don't like her. Couldn't mouth what she didn't like
And
about
that's my point. As a mother or family, I don't care if you're mother, grandmother, father, this and that, sister, you shouldn't be causing this man to have to be.
Facts. That's super facts.
If you really, if I don't like
Some
you,
guys
if I
are
don't
mama's
like,
boys. They gonna always pick their mama's side. Like they just
and I
they,
hear
and
you.
their moms pacify everything they do.
I hear you, and you want me to be honest with you. Any man that quickly pick you over their mama is something wrong with him too. So be careful. I'm just being honest with you. Be careful. If a man is quick
but
to,
still,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I hear all of that. Well, let me say what I'm saying. I'm saying if, as a man, if you care about me in any shape or fashion, you will not cause me to have to pick anything. If you don't like my girlfriend, mom, guess what happens? Like my mom, I give my mom much. If she ain't liking who my company I'm keeping, you and your company not coming. Fuck it. Go ahead and enjoy your company. It ain't about that.
You saying if your mom don't like your company,
she should be like, hey, listen, then you don't like.
Oh, so you don't go either.
You don't go either. That's your company.
So if it was Christmas at your mom's house, you wouldn't go because your girlfriend can't go.
No, it's not. I won't go. I won't be invited. If you don't want to invite me and my guests,
don't invite me at all.
Don't invite me at all.
That'll be rude to your partner for real. Like,
and then same thing that goes the other way around. If you don't like my mom, guess what?
That's different. You don't like my mom, get the fuck on, like straight up. You don't like my mom.
What are we doing?
I like my mom, but if it's some, if I see she don't let you get around, like you can't get around her even though you make her feel good, then hey mom, check this out. You might have to respect me.
I'm such a mean person. I'm sitting here thinking about the mean things I say about this boy mama when I be still. I be like, hey, with your dead eyes.
But you gotta respect my Dukes though. My Dukes gonna have to respect some more. They can't.
It gotta be. Don't put me in that predicament.
And that's the thing. Like in that situation, I felt that I wasn't expecting him to pick a side, but I was expecting him to at least be a man and stand up and be like,
you can't. And ladies, stop that. Y'all don't know what a man is. There's nothing you.
Some of them do.
I wasn't. But
I'm just saying. But that's the statement.
Both of y'all wouldn't have been invited or whatever.
Yeah, if I don't like your friend, like you right now, I don't like your friend, and I know you and your friend roll tight. I'm not gonna cause you to not bring your friend. I'm gonna be like, hey.
And that was the thing, you see. But he wouldn't even do that. He would just be like, well, it's Christmas.
But what's up with the ladies though? Hold on. But what's up with the ladies that know if niggas don't be liking their friend, they still bring their friend around? Like, I told you I had a one-on-one with you, like, I don't like your homegirl, please, and you still want to tag your homegirl.
That's a homegirl.
Like, nah, that's a sign of disrespect, though.
That's a homegirl.
That's a sign of disrespect.
That's why Rick don't go back and forth with people.
Especially with no female, though.
Especially not with no goddamn female. I work too hard to pay my own goddamn bills for a bitch to tell me something to do, and you ain't paying my goddamn bills.
No,
shut your ass up.
I let her have it all day, man.
I don't know. Have I ever been with somebody who didn't like my mom's? My mom is so cool.
You've been with yourself, that ain't like your mom sometimes, right?
And yeah, my mom is really nice. Like even if
my mom is so like chill.
And I think that my mother is the kind of person that even if she might have preferred somebody over you, she has enough class and tact that she's not gonna.
But that's what I'm saying. She's never going to put us in a position, and that's because she cares for you. Because if you care for someone, you understand how fucked up that situation is.
I don't know.
It's the truth. Listen. And one thing I respect, like an ex-girlfriend of mine, she just, and what's funny is it was her and my father for some reason that just ain't get along. And like, you know what? Can't do it.
Yeah.
What about hate sex?
Like the hate sex? Like I hate you.
That might be a line. That might be up there.
I hate you and you're gonna have sex?
Yeah. You hate the person.
I hate you right now because of what you just did?
No. Basically,
I don't fuck with
there is that person in your life that you cannot stand, but to whom you are, for whatever reason, you're sexually attracted to them, and then one night you slip right.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, listen.
You probably had a few drinks too many and you land on the cock.
That's true. Listen.
Oh no, I ain't never been in that situation.
That is true. That is true though. But that is true.
Mm-hmm.
You could meet a girl, man, and she really, because the hate actually comes out of love. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a female can hate you. Listen. Sometimes a female could like you, but she hate the fact that you're so conceited and like that, and do certain things. Like I was in a situation I was in a situation, I'm saying,
Mhm.
like, when I was locked up,
Mm.
you know, it was an officer, you know, she used to, like, I never did nothing wrong to her, never did. She used to hate me, like, and one day she pulled me out the line, and I'm like, damn. I said, yo, I ain't never
She
did
trying to
nothing
smash?
to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, she just like, I said, so what you hate me for? She just looked at me up and down and said, ugh, go. Like, I know it came from her like that. She wasn't
That
going to
bitch
get
wanted
no.
to suck you out like a
You feel what I'm
biscuit.
saying? So I know that a female that could hate you, she could talk about you all day, especially the ones that see all type of females be talking about you, and they'll be like, man, I hate them, but damn, what's the reason they talk about them? You get what I'm saying? That bring curiosity. That bring curiosity to a lot of chicks.
I ain't never had
No,
that.
I ain't never had
situation.
that.
Like, I hate him.
Yeah, I
And
hate
then-
him.
You end up.
But I wanna
You have
smash him.
because you had a situation where y'all don't have situations
Tell
where
it, brother.
y'all don't have situations where y'all don't like somebody at first, but end up finding out this person a good person, and then he's smashing you. The same thing. It's
No,
the
but
same
not
thing.
liking the person and hating the person is two different things.
Man, how much dudes you probably done ran to? Boy, I used to hate him when I first met him. You get what I'm saying? The same thing.
Me?
It's the same thing.
I guess people
I
using
don't
hate.
think
I can
so.
imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine her saying that. I ain't like him when I
Me?
first met him. I can
Ooh.
imagine you saying that.
You
Not
see
who,
your
you
face
just-
saying that shit right now.
Yeah.
That shit be telling on your face be telling on you.
No,
I want you to
Hey,
know that.
I'm
remember,
trying to
man,
think like
Your face, you could never
the
go
person
understand
that you-
it. Like,
I'm
It's
not.
not
I don't
him,
know.
it's
I'm
the
asking
situation.
you. At the situation, like you could have met somebody by
Probably
first
somebody-
like
appearance,
I met him
and
and
you heard a lot of
I
flaw
bet
stuff
you couldn't
about him.
you know when I meet somebody I be knowing like I like him.
Keep on
Or I
with
be
how much tequila you have to down out to remember?
Oh, I
what
be
you-
knowing. I be like offhand. You know, I be. It ain't. She know me better than anybody. You know, if I don't like somebody, there ain't nothing that they could do
Right.
to make me like them. Trust me.
Yeah.
It ain't. That ain't happening with me.
So you won't like nobody come in the club and make it rain on you. There ain't nothing you can do.
Mm-mm.
Stop.
Ain't nothing
Stop.
he can
Face
do.
is not
That's
again,
my
Rick.
friend. She know me.
I
Ain't
know
nothing
face
he
is
can
not
do.
again.
Ain't
her
nothing
face
he
be
can
like-
do.
Her face be telling on her, but
It's nothing
I
he can. If I
agree
don't
with
like
that
a
one.
So
I
if
person,
you
don't
don't like
believe-
a person, if you
I
don't
don't
like a
believe
person,
somebody making it rain on her would change her mind.
no, but I'm
But
saying.
I do think there's certain things that he could probably do that'll make it.
Okay, so look, she don't like this
No.
person, right?
I
But
done.
one
I done
day-
listen. I done pray to God to make me like somebody.
I know.
More than one person. I prayed, got on my knees and cried and prayed. Please,
No,
this
we
man
not
is so
talking
good
about-
for me.
listen, we
But
not
I
talking
just
about.
don't like him.
Okay,
We,
why you
look,
just don't
we're
ask
not
him out?
talking about that.
That's who.
You praising the God, dude. You God
Pray to
faith-
somebody
listen,
else?
when you praise the God, you got to put in works too. So when you tell him, please make me like this person, why you don't do something to make your body actually accept them? You get what
I
I'm saying?
used to. I used to call him and be like, I'm coming over there to suck your dick. And then when I get there, I look at him like, oh my God, did I really say that? Like, I changed my mind.
Why
Like,
you change your mind?
because I didn't like him. I don't
But
like
how
him.
you gonna call him that time you want to suck his dick, then you
That's
say you don't like
fucked
him?
up.
Because he liked her.
That's
and
probably.
he-
I
That's
know
why.
that he's a good.
That's
like,
why
I know
God
that
ain't
he's
answering
a
your
good
call.
person.
Okay, so what made you don't like him though?
I
That's
don't
why
know.
God ain't.
I don't
answering
know,
your
and
call.
he's a handsome guy. He got big dick.
It's the love. It's
He's
the love that makes
successful.
it. No, you want him so bad to be yours. You know, because he got all
No,
these.
he's
hold on.
mine.
Okay, he's
I
yours.
haven't slept with this man in like
All
3
right,
years, and
he's
if I call
yours.
him right now
Okay,
and I tell him
look,
coming home,
he's
he gonna
yours.
let me come
But
home.
let me tell you, you know what your problem is? He's yours, right? But you can't accept the fact is he going to still be yours after you give it to him because all this thing he got going for
This man
himself
is mine forever.
forever.
Yeah.
You don't
But
know.
okay, the reason why you ain't doing it with him, the reason why you don't like him, because you know he could get 1,000,001. You know he could get
He not-
1,000,001.
You know why she don't like him? Because there's no reason to not
Like him.
Yeah,
He's the perfect guy.
that's the.
But I wanna like him.
But she wants to
Your
like
I
him.
want
insecurities
to.
don't
It's
like
just that
him.
her body doesn't
No,
allow
her
her.
I like
insecurities.
him when we not
Her
together,
Her
right?
insecurities. Her insecurities.
No.
don't
You've all been in that situation. You've never had.
Baby, look,
You've
I'm
never
telling
been.
you.
If you don't like nobody, it's your
If
insecurity.
you can't, if there's
Nah.
a girl,
It's
y'all got me
different
all
for
the way
women,
fucked up.
though.
No, it's not different for
It's like,
you
okay.
tell if you no. You can't tell me that because what she just said. He's successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any kids. He don't have no friends. He got his own
But let me
place.
tell you that for
his own
women,
house.
there's this thing that happens. Like,
So it's your
you
insecurity.
have
baby.
guys, listen,
Kim,
that
that's
for
your
whatever
insecurity.
reason, you just
It's
not
your- it's the
attracted-
not
insecurity.
attracted to that person.
I love him as a
And-
person.
And
Okay, you can't love and not.
And
You
that's-
listen,
and
love
it's
it don't
to
have
the
no not
point
in it.
where when the person touches you, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
you. They can't
and
touch your
this is
breast.
it.
They
That's
can't
the-
do
And
nothing.
I agree with
And
you.
he's a
And you
handsome
know where
man.
that comes from?
And he got a
Insecurity.
big
Your
juicy
own
dick.
Yeah,
insecurities.
it's insecurity.
How is that my insecurity? Because
See,
I'm not attracted to
women
you.
never. It's always a
Because like this,
but
I'm
that's
gonna give it to her
all
like this. I'm gonna give it to her like this.
That's an
Damn, I love this. Damn, I love her. But if she break my heart, damn, like that's insecurity.
He's
That's
not gonna
that-
break
but,
my heart.
But you don't see. No, listen, we don't see.
And that's
our
why I
insecurity.
said you will never like him because
Your
it's too
insecurities.
clean. He's too clean to the point where you're like, you
Okay,
like,
I
I,
want to like him.
I
But-
want
okay,
to like
but
him.
you can't because
He
you
like
like
the perfect
your
guy.
insecure.
If you could take a guy and you said this is the perfect guy, he would be. The
So
perfect
this is
guy.
my
Okay,
question.
then, so leave. What
So
you,
if I'm say asking about the perfect woman, are you the perfect woman like that?
I mean, maybe
Do you
not for
believe you
Hell
the
no.
For
perfect
who?
woman?
For him?
No, are you the perfect woman like you're describing him to be? the
Hell
perfect
no.
man? Do you
Hell.
believe you're the perfect
I'm
woman?
a headache.
Exactly. So your own
insecurity,
security.
man. Insecurity.
No, I can't do this. No, I can't do
Because
this.
I know what I'm doing.
They think they know.
It's not.
They
No,
don't know.
but you,
Sometimes we
it's
don't
not
know.
that you don't
Listen,
know.
I
It's
sometimes
just,
you don't
I
know.
see your point. I see the
Sometimes you
point
don't
that
know.
you're
like,
making.
I'm telling you,
Because
that's
I
why.
was in a situation where on paper, this
This is
Is
the
that-
perfect
this
match.
is the perfect
This is the
match.
perfect
Yeah.
guy. But I don't feel like I'm a perfect person. It's just like this. Your body,
I know. he's
you
talking.
are logical
No,
in
you
your way.
Yes.
You are
So the
logical.
guy-
No, I'm saying the situation. How
Oh.
you saying it?
You,
Because I've been.
because this is
I've been with a girl that's the perfect girl, you know, but me knowing the type of guy I am, you get what I'm saying?
I
don't
ain't shit,
deserve
so I don't
you
fuck
know what
with
I'm saying? Like that's what
You-
it is.
y'all
But
don't
I
really
know I
See, y'all-
deserve this guy.
No, you
I want
don't.
This guy.
But-
Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
have you ever
Okay, listen.
been?
Have you ever thought about? Hold on. Okay, look.
how you can
Okay,
say you
I'm finna hit
deserve
you-
a guy
I'm finna
this
hit you with
perfect if you don't believe you're that
I'm
perfect.
finna hit her. I'm finna hit her with
That shit'll
the.
make your
Hold on, tell her.
insecurity really.
I'm finna
kick
hit
in.
her. I'm finna hit her with the Players Club. Y'all seen Players Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When Buddy got Diamond pregnant, right?
Mm.
Now he asking her, when you gonna stop working at that stupid ass club? But he met her in the club. You get what I'm saying? He met her in the club. Now, she said, oh, was it a stupid ass club when you met me in there? You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing like, boom, you work in the club and you say this is the perfect guy. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of
He is the
dudes
perfect
seen
guy.
you naked. Listen, a lot of dudes seen you naked. You don't know what he's tormenting from behind all that. But if he still accept you for who you are, you gonna be like, damn, he accept me for that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like
So
all
now-
of this he accept me for is gonna scare you, and your insecurity is gonna
Let
make
me
you back
ask you
off.
guys something. Have you all ever been intimate with a woman that, not that she's not physically attractive, but it's just for whatever
I
reason,
just told
like she
you. I
just
just
grosses
answered
you
this.
out.
I just answered you this. I just told
And after
you
you
like.
done, you have to go scrub yourself with
I
bleach.
just told you I done picked
Yeah,
that. You
that's
like
that.
this
Nah,
or that.
it
and
wasn't that bad. God damn.
I done been
Hot
gross.
bleach.
I done been grossed out.
Bleach?
Hot bleach.
God damn.
By
Let
an
me tell-
attractive girl?
Let's see what you got on him, man.
Probably even the way like she lick you or kiss you
That's
just made
right.
like your skin
There's some,
Oh.
there's some
You're like,
attractive
"Ugh,
girl
don't
I've
do this.
been with that I would
This is
say
too-
their
what
name,
the hell?
and y'all would be like, and I was like, hell no, I can't. And y'all be like, damn, why you acting like that with that girl? I'm like, she make my skin crawl. You
Right.
like, she's all right.
Exactly.
It's
I think that's the
certain girls.
situation.
But
that
that's
she's
what I'm
trying to
saying. A
describe.
lot of that has to do with
Nigga
no,
goes,
well, it's no. The skin crawl. I can point out an exact flaw. When you can't point out a flaw, it's yourself.
well, me, I could point out the flaw of the person that could make my skin crawl.
That's not a
He
flaw.
didn't make my skin crawl. I don't know what it was. I don't
Exactly.
know what it is about this guy.
It's psychological.
So if it's psychological, it ain't him. He's not in her mind. So what is in her mind? Herself.
Herself. What she
You know what's so funny? So Sigmund Freud says in the in Basis of the Mind, when you introduce the conscious mind to the unconscious mind, the conscious mind will deny the unconscious
All the
mind
time.
all the
dog.
time.
All the time.
So every time somebody
like-
tells you something you're doing without you thinking about it, you're going to deny it.
That's all bad.
That's
And
true.
you're gonna be
So
your-
that's what
your
I'm
worst
saying, like-
critic.
Well, I wish
Sure.
somebody
You're
could
gonna be-
hypnotize me into liking him.
You're gonna be your worst critic.
Because other than that, you would like him. But a lot of it has to do
Just
with
move out with a move. Go somewhere else.
there's a couple of girls.
I
Take
moved in
take
with
him
him
to-
before.
No, take him to where you from.
I lasted how many
Take him
days?
to where you from.
31 days.
Oh,
I moved in on January 1st.
And you
And
moved out.
January 31st, I called her. I said, girl.
You moved out.
I left and he begged me to come back. He said, please, this is not how couples deal with situations. I used to not go home. Like, if I was to go home and his car is there, I would go sleep at the park and wait for him to leave before I go home.
Are you from here?
From here. That's how
You're
bad
an
it
island
was.
girl.
I'm an island girl. I just
All
did
right,
this
I
stuff
guess
on
that's
the-
good. That's
And
how
when
the
I used
island,
to cook,
the island
and
girl.
when as soon as he come home, I'd be like, baby, here's your food. I'ma see you later. I'm out. And
That's
and
what
be
I'm
gone.
saying.
Because you're so shy inside. You're
You don't.
insecurity.
You know.
shy inside.
Yes.
You didn't feel like you belonged there.
Yeah, that's why, sweetheart. That's the way of.
That man begged me to come back home for months. Please, Kima.
Alright, y'all know I'm late. You know, in the building. You know, so I
Yeah.
gotta introduce myself.
So I was just about to tell you, without any further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I go by the name Frank Castle 13, you dig? And I'm
13,
here with the two baddest, beautifulest ladies that's doing this right now today.
Thank you.
Miss Kima and Miss J Butter,
So, we hear you have new music.
of course.
What's the motivation behind it?
Oh, you know, I always get hit by females in me. Yo, you come off too hardcore, man. You know, and certain females I be around, they be like, nah, but when we get to know you, you act like a teddy bear or something like that, you know. So I was like, you know what, man? I like Jail Levert, old Jail Levert, or my boy named God Bless the Dead, Jail Levert, and Barry White. You know, I used to listen to him growing up, so I said, you know, let me try something. Let me try speaking to the ladies. I had a couple tracks prior, talking to the ladies, you know, my last project, Little Freak, and it did good. So this time, you know, I'm gonna hit them more on the women's side, because I see a lot of dudes winning through the women's side, even the ugly dudes. So
That's who buy music. Niggas don't buy music.
yeah, niggas don't buy punks and other sex and female buy music.
No, yeah,
People who like
the alphabet people.
The alphabet people. Shout, no, I know no hate to the LGBTY or
LGBTQ
LGBT.
question.
Alphabet, because they got so many out.
Yeah. They might as well use the whole alphabet letter, like, you know.
Took 40%
Shout out to
of
them,
the
man,
alphabet.
but at the end of the day, yeah, that what made me, you know, and women like going to the strip club, watching how women network, and you know, I was raised by a lot of women, so I said, let me come up with a little song called "Hey You." But this song though, Rick, it's like you don't have to match to a female no more.
Okay.
Once you play this "Hey You," you could just, you know, you met a new chick, yeah, come ride.
You know, I tell people
and
all
play the song for.
you know, I tell
Yeah.
artists
that's
all
gonna
the
get up
time.
out the drawers.
That's gonna get up. Now, it's not gonna get up out the draw, but you're gonna be like, you know, you ain't got a Mac no more. I'm giving you the art of Mac on Hey You, cause it's like, what's your name? How you doing? Where you going? Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe. Who you with? Where you headed to? Can I come too? Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe.
Okay.
Not trying to
Got some vibes
intrude.
for you,
I
them
just
cotton
want to
and
get to
electric
know
bills.
you. Hey, see, I'm digging your style. You're definitely my type of mood. That's, you know, that's the former way of niggas should have hollered at a female instead of just putting money in her face and stuff like that. So,
Like
Yeah,
You be
you kind of put your hands up on that one.
yeah.
no, I
You
just
said he like
Man.
The
them
game
hoes
fucked
want
up,
money.
Rick. The game fucked up, Rick.
it's a lot of homosexual men out here.
Oh man.
I said something wrong. I
No.
used the right words,
No.
right?
No, we
I didn't
don't-
say
we don't-
punk,
We say
faggot,
happy
like-
men.
There's
It's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of happy
homosexual men.
I could appreciate, or I could say that the ones that are out there with it, like the ones that are vocal about it. The ones that I don't appreciate, the
no
ones
people who
behind-
live in their truth. When you live in
Right.
your truth, I can respect.
the
it.
ones who keeping like behind closed doors, and then like you live in a double life. You messing with guys, and then you have a girl too, and then you just putting everybody at risk for a lot of things. Just them the,
Yeah,
ones,
well,
the ones I don't respect.
Well, I had a frat brother. He came out later on and said he was bisexual. He hunched everything.
So he's still bisexual to this day.
Yes.
They have a lot of bisexual guys. I could appreciate the ones that are vocal and say, "This is
Yeah,
what I like."
he living it too. And they were like, man, yeah. I'm like,
So where does
you
he
ain't got
live?
no issue. Where he live?
But you have a
He's
lot
from
of guys
Atlanta?
like
No.
like the
He
guy
lives
who
somewhere down
exposed
here
a lot
still.
of people. The guy, what's his name? The heavy set dude who got a lot of people on
With the
camera.
dirty sheets and overlocker.
The dirty sheets? The sheet
Yeah, it's
dirty?
the
Well,
same dirty sheets.
well, it's the same shit that's on the bed all the time.
Well, you know,
I'm sorry.
Well, he exposed a lot of guys that had families and stuff, like girlfriends and kids, and to me that's not. I don't like that.
This Miami though. You know what I'm saying? This Miami. You know, it ain't to me right now. As you know, doing time. You know, it's stuff that you have to accept. You know, doing time we have to accept the fact that they the people that run the compound. You know what I'm saying? Because you have officers that's dealing with them. You know, and we have no choice. But some dudes that fall weak and fall victim. You know what I'm saying? You living next door, you have to get up, walk in line with them. You have to sit next to them. You have to use the same clippers. You have to do things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that really like for me, what it did was not to be judgmental. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't know what kind of hard life they had. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like you say, if they be real with it, you feel me? Come off hand and don't try to trick nobody. Because once you trick somebody, it's like murder. You get what I'm saying? Like, you trying to trick somebody saying you're not this, but you really are. That's being mischievous, and I feel like that's cheating somebody out of friendship or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you dealt with that. I've dealt with dudes that, you know, talking to, vibing for a couple months in the cell, and you know this and that, and you'll hear another dude come, yo, you didn't know this dude get down. Nah, man, you got to peep when, and then you have to go investigate for yourself, walk around with a pad, actually asking people, hey, what's up with this dude? Yo, you didn't know he get that, because nobody ain't going to tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll feel fucked up like, damn, how many people see me around this dude not thinking that I'm getting down like that? You know what I'm saying? I never knew. You get what I'm saying? So that's like crazy. So out here, if a dude, you can't tell who they are out here. There's a lot of them that came from prison and came out here was straight, but in that it was gay. You get what I'm saying? So you can't really tell. You can't really tell, so you got to be careful. Like, even the gangsters dudes, that come out here and put a persona on, but in there, you hear stories of probably, you know, somebody.
What's the name said?
That was living that life.
Kevin Gates said that being locked up, one thing it taught him how to mind his business.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what you got going on. I'm minding my business, and as long as that ain't, you know,
that's
if
how
it
you
ain't not
mind your business, because in there you in there's three things you don't do. And when they say you don't do, you don't do. You don't snitch, and you don't be in people's business that you don't know. And one the other thing is you don't be too friendly. You get what I'm saying? Don't be too friendly, because if too friendly could cost you your life. You know what I'm saying? Too friendly could cost you your life. Being a snitch could cost you your life, and definitely opening up to everybody could cost you your life.
So back to the music.
Yeah.
Catching those vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Hey You.
They always
Hey
say,
you.
You know, everybody always say, "Oh, I know what you like." They think I'm just I guess an old hip hop. I like lyrics and stuff like that, of course. Well, my favorite music is music I can get the bitches.
Well, this is a song where you can get the bitches.
Because that's why I come from the era where you had to play the music.
I
didn't grow up listening to rap music like people.
Yeah, me either.
Right, but you gotta understand, though, hip hop has changed.
I respect it.
I could go way back. Like it was rap music back then.
Yeah.
You know, I could tell you some songs that you'll be like, yeah, they was rapping and singing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to listen to what my mama was listening to.
No, listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but like I said, I have no issue. But see, I wasn't a big fan. Like, I respect those records, right?
Yeah.
But down there, I was listening to R&B.
Yeah, I'm an R&B.
90s R&B, that was my time. You know,
I was young.
I was listening to what my mom was listening
young
to. She used to listen to reggae and R&B.
That's what I know.
Reggae, soca.
And guess what? All the ladies love it. So when I was hitting that street in that box Chevy, beating out all over.
Yeah, my cousin.
The ladies wanted to ride with a nigga. And they know where this ride into. I don't care about your skin crawling, baby.
That was
as long as you draws
every morning before to go to school. You put on some slow jazz, man. You know you're gonna have a smooth day. But you go in school, listen to Pastor Charlie in the morning, you going in that crunk.
Shit ain't gonna end up right now.
It ain't gonna end up right. Somebody gonna end up in a fight. You gonna end up in the office. So slow jam was most definitely like every morning. Wake up to slow jam. Yeah, and then when you get to school, you have a slow day. You know what I'm saying?
I want to go back. You know what? I'm finna be hunching the music. I haven't hunched the music in a little bit.
You know, sometimes I turn on. It depends.
I'm turning on every time now.
Turn the
For the rest of
at
least the rest of 2019, you getting this dick with some music. It coming with a sound.
I mean, we did that. I did that when I was young. You know what was the trick? You know what was the trick though to it? You know, it was a trick to it, but there's a lot of things that the era messed up, so there's a lot of things messed up. The trick was to listen to slow music while you beating it was, like, you know, she, even if you leave her, she could be with her next nigga, and that song come on, and she just start smiling, and the nigga be like,
bitch,
what you smiling for? And she be thinking about that time you were just beating her back in with that slow jam, so it was a formula behind that back then. I don't know what they doing right now, but I don't see. I'm gonna tell you some G shit. I don't see how the R&B is right now. Like, how could I be hitting now more? The ladies is really making an impact with the R&B. You know, I like listening to Summer Walker. She got a nice little project out right now. You know, it's another urban what's her name is that booed up chick.
Element.
She had a little something good going on with her project. You know, it's a lot that need to be. I think the R&B need to come back because there's too much gangsters out here. You feel what I'm saying? The R&B need to come back. They need to have more guys singing. I want to see what's that? Oh, I miss you, baby. That dude.
Oh.
What's his name? Boosie artist.
I know who
Young Blue. Young Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, want to see him start singing in the rain. Like, start bringing that back right quick and calm the streets down a little bit, cause it's a lot of gangster shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
Bring that rap with the R&B. The rap with the R&B.
So go ahead and introduce your new single to our audience.
Yeah, you know, this leaking over here first. I'm gonna have to say that this leaking here over here first. You know, over here at Strong Arm Studio. You know, leaking over here first with Kima and Jay Butter, my boy Rick. You know, it's called Hey 2. It's gonna be on the project coming up. You know, ladies, I just want y'all to just hear me out on this right here, fellas. You know, just get your mind off the street right quick. You know, smoke you one and go ahead and sit back and listen to this vibe. It's a Miami and Cali vibe. You know, but it's gonna go everywhere. You know, once I hit the visual. So go ahead. This is Hey 2. This is Hey You by Frank Castle 13.
Go live.
Go live. How you doing? What's your name? Where you going? Girl, I'm trying to catch your eye. Where you headed to? Girl, I'm trying to catch your eye. Not trying to get through. I just wanna get to know you. Hey, see, I'm feeling your style. Excuse me, baby. Couldn't let you pass me by without pursuing, baby. I'm decided by your clothes, I'm consuming, baby. Are you sitting over child with shit? I got all the patience, but it's real, baby. I'm a gangster who is style with the conversation. I may act a little wild if we conversate. Like my baby time with mine with no hesitation. Bring it to the baby. Just go with the flow. Girl, let me shine my eyes. As the wind blows, I'm here to entertain you. How you doing? What's your name? Where you going? Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe. We headed to Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe. Not trying to get you. I just wanna get to know you. Hey, see, I'm feeling your style. You like one more. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Where you going? Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe. We headed to Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe. I was thinking lately we probably hook up, baby. Grab some bites while I took you through our city, baby. Grab a dick, funny style, I like you, baby. Let's climb hills, baby. Parasail across the skies for the thrill, baby. We can spray money and clouds for the thrills, baby. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Let's make it you know I'm with it, baby. Just go with the flow. Girl, let me shine my eyes as the wind blows. I'm here to entertain you. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Where you going? Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe. We headed to Girl, I'm trying to catch your vibe. I'm trying to get through. I just wanna get to